Stop it, Hitori.
Nagaki! To the rescue!
The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me.
Freaky! Talking from inside my liver!
Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me, Hitori?
Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa.
No, Hitori. That was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing.
I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home.
Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you.
Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that.
No, it wasn't him.
Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry.
Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it?
Nageki? Nageki. It was Nageki.
I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me.
Those were your nightmares, Hitori. It's okay.
I will not forgive Hitori.
I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know no apology will ever fix that.
Sir, what?
There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here.
I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone.
You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever.
That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't.
He's crying,
Kazuaki.
tortured by his own shadow.
I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry.
Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain.
He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him.
Yes.
Aww.
Hitori, I was tortured by that here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear.
Mr. Nanaki! Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and the Geki both lost those most important to you into strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain.
I If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never happened. Everything would have been fine if you've never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain.
Sir, why? Are you doing this to yourself, or do you think he was sad? Why are you doing this to yourself? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret.
Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Only hear my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful.
Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain.
You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come to save me. So I...
Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Sharon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains.
You asked me one other thing. The shadow's disappearing! You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa. On all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to...
Hitori, my second wish was... No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. Full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Pretty. So beautiful. What a beautiful sunset. Guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki?
I'm fine. Hitori.
Huh?
It would be easier for you without me, right?
Why do you think that?
I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food.
Yeah, he could buy better food, Nageki. But he wouldn't have you in his life.
You wouldn't have to work so much, so you would be better off without me.
Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over people I love forever. So listen, Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy.
Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you.
Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well, and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? Indeed. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever.
Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy.
Aw, Nikeki. Nikeki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore.
Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara, now were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone.
I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you.
We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again. Somewhere. Sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you.
No, thank you, Nageki. Goodbye. Kawara, are you unhurt?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected if it were me. Your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago.
Nanaki! I will not forgive this
Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time.
Indeed. Yeah, you guys. We just need to leave. It really sucks that Shu comes out of this alive, but whatever. We're gonna be merciful and let him stand up for his crimes. Whatevs. Screw mercy and justice. I just wanted to see him dead. No. It's fine.
Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor?
Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around.
I'm staying here with Roscuro.
Ryota! No! You're gonna die! What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. I see. Kawara.
I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely.
I suppose that Ryota can never leave.
Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death.
What? Was that your plan all along? You conniving physician? I almost called him a magician. Surely there's a way to remove the virus.
Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it can be quite tenacious. Even if I were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus.
Madness! Lunacy!
The same goes for Miss Aoi's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor-9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable.
With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside.
Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfless nature run?
We'll come back for him. It's impossible now. One day, we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think. And the Geki would say the same.
Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter.
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day?
Listen, Kawara. LaBelle, no, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me. Alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you.
Ryota, the man who waited.
A lot sure happened today, Roscuro.
Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick of being stuck out here not even knowing what's going on.
Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story.
Yep, so you fill me in, please?
I guess we have plenty of time for it.
I'm going to miss eating udon. Oh, me. But having you here makes things at least a little better, right?
Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all.
That was a good ending. In fact, that was a miraculous ending. I loved it. Well, that was Hatoful Boyfriend, people. And it was fantastic. That's all I can really say. That ending was just perfect. I'm really hoping for a sequel to this now. I mean, I know Holiday Star's out and all, but that's kind of from what I heard, that's kind of a midquel rather than a sequel. But yeah, so anyway,
No birds were harmed during the making of this game.
that's nice to know. That was of the utmost importance to me, good sir. Okay, well, this is Roscuro, signing off on Hatoful Boyfriend for the last time. I'll see you all in the future in Holiday Star, and good night, all. Aw. I'm gonna miss this game. Yay! Madness!
Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations.
You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive?
You didn't die?
Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone.
Ladies man till the end.
How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied?
Hello again.
Leone?
Truth be told, Leone here gave me an antidote.
Darn you, Mr. Leone, and you had to leave us in suspense for all that freaking time? Darn you.
I was loitering about on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival.
But he said he was going to go recover your body!
I do not recall saying that I was going to recover his corpse.
Lunacy! Madness! Inconceivable! Give it back! Give back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you!
You mourned me? I'm flattered.
Ah!
We can't stay long, Sakazaki Yuya. It's time to set on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go sexy and suave.
Yes! Off into the moonlight! Or sunlight, or sunset, day in general, I guess.
Cuckoo! Oko-san fell mood. I think I mean smells food, but continue. There's deliciousness nearby. Pudding? Black bean donut. Cuckoo! Angel, do you have any food? Ah. What did I...
Ugh, the demon spores encroach us again.
Coo! Stick 'em up! Oko-san demands your beans or your life! So you appear, bone-white bird of bean-eating. By the oath of the old, join me.
They're still going at it. Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Ugh. Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamine's wheelchair? I would have never expected to see you two together.
Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
I need to apologize somehow, don't I? If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably.
Oh, how wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air.
Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day. I definitely have breast cancer.
There were no problems?
None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do. We're gonna go get bust Ryota out of the school? We gonna go bust Ryota out of the school?
Mr. Kawara, Miss Always, can you hear me? Morning is almost here.
Ooh. In a few hours, the sun will rise.
Wake up, Kawara! Always, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word.
What? Thanks for playing.
No, thank you for making Hatoful Boyfriend creators. That was fantastic. Bravo. I'm really expecting a sequel from this, besides Holiday Star, but Holiday Star is said to be fantastic, so I can't wait for that either. Well, I'm gonna miss this series, but I'll get to go on to Holiday Star now, so that's pretty exciting. Anyway, this is Roscuro signing off on Hatoful Boyfriend for the last time. Goodbye, everybody!